Have you ever wondered what it would be like to explore the underwater world, to float among the fish and the coral, to discover hidden treasures? Welcome to the fascinating world of diving. Imagine a world where gravity is suspended, where you can move in any direction, gliding through the water like a bird through the sky. This is the world that diving opens up to us. It's a world of mystery, of beauty, of discovery. It's a world that is simultaneously peaceful and exhilarating, serene and wild. Whether you're scuba diving amongst vibrant coral reefs, free diving in the crystal clear waters of a lake, or exploring a sunken ship through wreck diving, each dive is a unique journey into the unknown. And with the right equipment, from masks and fins to cylinders and regulators, you're equipped to explore this captivating underwater world. But before we dive deeper, let's take a step back and explore how diving came to be. Diving didn't just appear out of the blue, it has a rich history that dates back thousands of years. Our story begins with the earliest forms of diving, free diving, a practice as old as civilization itself. In the ancient times, humans would hold their breath and plunge into the depths of the sea, often in search of food or precious pearls. These brave souls relied on nothing but their lungs and fortitude to survive the unforgiving underwater world. We then journey to the shores of ancient Greece, where the innovative minds of the time introduced the first diving bells. These rudimentary contraptions, shaped like inverted cups, trapped air and allowed divers to stay submerged for longer periods. They were a game changer, expanding the possibilities of underwater exploration. However, these early diving methods were not without their limitations. The deeper the divers went, the more they felt the crushing weight of the water above them. There was a need for a solution, a way to dive deeper and stay longer without risking life and limb. The answer came in the form of diving suits. In the early 18th century, inventors began experimenting with fully enclosed suits that could withstand the pressure of the deep sea. These were the precursors to the modern diving suits we know today. The evolution of diving technology didn't stop there. The 19th century saw the introduction of the demand regulator, a device that allowed divers to breathe air at the same pressure as the surrounding water. This invention, coupled with the development of the self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, or SCUBA, revolutionized diving, making it safer and more accessible than ever before. Today, diving is not just about survival or exploration. It's a sport, a profession, and for many, a passion. Diving equipment has evolved from simple breath-holding techniques and primitive diving bells to sophisticated scuba gear that allows us to explore the underwater world in ways our ancestors could only dream of. From humble beginnings, diving has evolved into a complex and thrilling activity. As we moved into the modern era, diving took on new forms and purposes. The 19th century brought about significant changes in diving. The advent of the diving bell, a simple yet revolutionary piece of equipment, allowed divers to stay submerged for longer periods, thus opening up new realms of exploration. But it was the invention of the diving suit in the mid-19th century that truly revolutionized the world of diving. With this new gear, divers could now delve deeper and stay underwater for extended periods, enabling them to conduct detailed research and carry out complex tasks. Diving was not just about exploration and work, though. It also had a crucial role to play in warfare. During the two world wars, military diving units were established, and divers were used for a variety of tasks, from reconnaissance to demolition. The frogmen of World War II, for instance, were instrumental in many naval operations. While diving was becoming an essential tool in science and warfare, it was also emerging as a popular leisure activity. The 20th century saw the creation of scuba diving, an acronym for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. The inventors, Jacques Cousteau and Émile Gagnon, had managed to make diving accessible to the masses. No longer was it an activity reserved for the brave or the skilled. Now, anyone with a sense of adventure could explore the underwater world. Scuba diving quickly gained popularity, and by the late 20th century, it was a mainstream recreational activity. Dive tourism flourished, and dive sites around the world became sought-after holiday destinations. But diving was not just about fun. It also became a tool for scientific research, with marine biologists, archaeologists, and other scientists using it to study underwater ecosystems and uncover submerged historical sites. Today, diving is more accessible and diverse than ever before. From recreational divers seeking the thrill of exploring coral reefs, to scientific divers studying the effects of climate change on marine life, to technical divers venturing into the depths of the ocean, diving has truly come a long way. It's a testament to the human spirit of exploration and our enduring fascination with the world beneath the waves. Diving is not a one-size-fits-all activity. There are several types of diving, each with its unique appeal. Let's dive into the world of scuba diving first. This is probably what most people picture when they think of diving. Scuba, an acronym for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, allows divers to explore underwater environments with the help of a breathing apparatus. This type of diving requires specific training and certification, focusing on equipment usage, safety procedures, and underwater navigation. Then we have free diving. This form of diving strips away all the high-tech gear, leaving just the diver and a deep breath. Free divers rely on their ability to hold their breath for extended periods, pushing the limits of human endurance. The allure of free diving lies in the silence and tranquility it offers, a stark contrast to the noisy bubbles of scuba gear. However, it's a demanding discipline that requires excellent physical conditioning and breath-holding techniques. Next up, cave diving. This is the exploration of underwater caves, a type of diving that combines the thrill of diving and spelunking. Cave diving is considered one of the most challenging and potentially dangerous forms of diving. It demands specialized training and equipment, focusing on navigation, emergency procedures, and cave conservation. Lastly, we have technical diving. This term encompasses a variety of advanced diving practices that go beyond recreational scuba diving limits. This could involve deep diving, diving in overhead environments, or using multiple gas mixtures during a dive. It's an intense, equipment-heavy discipline that requires advanced training and a serious commitment to safety. These are just a few of the many faces of diving. Each type of diving offers a unique way to explore the underwater world, and each requires a different set of skills, training, and equipment. It's always crucial to get the proper training and follow safety guidelines, no matter what type of diving you choose to pursue. Whatever your interest or skill level, there's a type of diving for you. Of course, diving wouldn't be possible without the right equipment. Whether you're a seasoned diver or just starting out, your gear is your lifeline, your passport to the underwater realm. Let's take a deeper look at the essentials. Firstly, we have the diving mask. More than just a piece of plastic, a well-fitted mask is your window to the underwater world. It protects your eyes and nose, allowing you to see clearly and breathe comfortably through your regulator. Speaking of regulators, these little marvels of engineering can make or break your dive. A regulator's job is to deliver breathable air from your dive tank at a pressure you can handle. It's your lifeline, providing the air you need to breathe underwater. Then there are the fins. Think of them as your underwater wings. They help you move smoothly and efficiently through the water, conserving your energy and making your dive a more enjoyable experience. Next up is the Buoyancy Control Device, or BCD. This is a jacket that can be inflated or deflated to help you control your position in the water. Too much air and you'll float to the surface, too little and you'll sink. A properly adjusted BCD lets you hover effortlessly, making you feel weightless underwater. But equipment isn't just about function, it's also about safety. Regular checks and maintenance are crucial. Masks should be free of cracks. Regulators should function smoothly without any leaks. Fins should fit comfortably without pinching or slipping. And your BCD should inflate and deflate properly. Remember, your gear isn't just a collection of gadgets. It's an extension of you, a part of your diving persona. It's what separates a pleasant, memorable dive from a potentially dangerous one. So take the time to understand your gear, to care for it, and to use it responsibly. With the right equipment in hand, the underwater world is yours to explore. So gear up, dive in, and let the adventure begin. Diving is more than just a sport or a hobby. It's a way to connect with nature, to challenge oneself, and to discover new worlds. We've taken a journey through time, from the birth of diving, its evolution, to its various forms today. We've seen how this activity has been shaped by daring pioneers, technological advancements, and the relentless human spirit to explore the unknown. Each type of diving, whether it's free diving, scuba diving, or cave diving, offers its own unique thrill. It's not just about the dive, it's the equipment that enhances the experience. The right gear can make all the difference, enabling us to go deeper, stay longer, and see more. The excitement, the adventure, the sheer joy of exploring a world largely untouched by human hands, that's what diving offers. It's a chance to step out of your comfort zone, to challenge yourself and discover a whole new world that lies beneath the waves. So why not take the plunge? The underwater world awaits.